Good morning, my peoples. Happy Sunday morning to you. I just wanted to reach out to you real quick, kind of talk a little bit about this Sunday morning. A lot of energy going around. Holy Toledos. Went to my meetup group yesterday that I hosted, and it was awesome. Um, had all my people that I love there. So grateful that I was able to have that. Uh, but we did a card spread on clearing karma, which I think was pretty uh, indicative of how things are going right now. As I give this message, it looks like the dog that my landlord has is clearing karma as well, but sorry if you hear that in the background. Anyway, we had this great message where we are talking about clearing karma and our role in it. And I think it's really kind of important that we uh, learn how to take steps to do that. Um, a lot of times that's something as simple as just cutting cords and meditating and really putting that intent out there that you need to clear a past event. Sometimes it means going deeper. um, I will tell you, I've had occasions when I was first starting out that I had to have guided help in getting through some stuff, and get to a deep meditation to be able to um, clear myself of a lot of things that are going on. So, kind of my channel message for today is, don't be afraid to ask for help around you, and don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, we're we're in a society where there's so many resources on YouTube. It's ridiculous. There's so many resources on Facebook. Um, but yet there's not a lot of people answering questions. There's people offering answers. There's not a lot of people offering questions, and you have to be able to answer answer these things that are put in front of you if you have the ability to, and to kind of share your knowledge. We're all spiritual teachers in different forms, and it's really important that we take a second and pass stuff on. Um, one of my main, I'd say, life paths is, I do say I'm a teacher, but I think a teacher is a very limited term for what I'm trying to do here. In this channel, in my Facebook group, in my meetup group, um, I'm trying to create a way of life, a support system, somewhere to definitely be able to talk about things openly and honestly, for support, and not feel judged by it. I think the not being judged by it's really important to me. It's one of the reasons why I'm very restrictive in my membership that I allow into that Facebook group, is because I want to avoid having negative trolls and people that jack with the energy. Um, I just kind of really want to talk about, I I get like a spiritual point of recognition of really wanting to point out there's a lot of really good energy workers right now that are doing their best to help the universe out without without asking for donations or asking for resources or asking for that. Um, if you see an opportunity like that where you see somebody, and I'm not putting myself in that equation, um, I'm talking about all the healers in your life. I'm talking about all the um, all the people out there who do selfless things and put others ahead of themselves. It's really important, not even necessarily money wise, but just a simple, I noticed you did this and I'm really appreciative of it. Today, I'm going to my church service in about an hour, and I'm joining this new church here in Denver, and it's kind of it's kind of a weird transition point for me on a personal spiritual level. Um, for those people who've known me on the personal level, I've been a Unitarian most of my life. So what that means is I have my path, you have yours. We come together and we search for sacred meaning and truth and things, and that's important. Is that we're all on different journeys searching together. I I've evolved from past searching here to knowing that I have to do so much more in my life than just talk the talk. I have to walk the walk. So I made a conscious effort to make myself uncomfortable and to start doing things like these live session videos where I talk about my faith, I talk about my journey. Um, I've been teaching for over 10 years, and that makes me sound really old as I say that. But teaching has allowed me to see some remarkable things. Um, I've seen kids that I first started teaching. They're now in college right now, and I'm so lucky and blessed to be a part of their journey and see how far they've moved. Um, a phrase I say a lot is I say, notice that when you throw a stone into a pond, notice the ripple it makes, and even the smallest pebble can make that. Um, you just have to be willing to be that impression that first goes in. Um, and a lot of it starts with just offering to help and putting yourself out there. Um, I know there's so many resources in the world right now that just they're not even money, just need presence, a smiling face, somebody to talk. Um, that's one of the main compassion or points of my faith is my compassion. Um, being able to really just kind of not judge a situation and understand that everybody's going through different hurdles. Um, about 2 weeks ago on the weekend, a buddy of mine and me, we went to a immigration rally that's here in Denver, and and I'll tell you, it's an interesting dynamic. There's so much love that was there, but there's also so much hate and so much um, vitriol, and there's just so much fire that as an energy worker, it's really tough to be in a situation like that. Um, I managed, but my point is that we see all these instances, and it's so easy to say the phrase love and light and to talk about it, but it's very difficult to actually do it in principle. And it's very difficult to realize when you're not doing it and to walk past it and take yourself out of a situation. Um, my just kind of general message today is, you know, if we're talking about what we can do for the world, it doesn't have to be monetary. It just has to be something that raises the vibration, something that is done not for you, but for others um, without putting in there. One of the cards in my Witch's Tarot that is often misunderstood is the Six of Pentacles, which shows it shows an old man that he's holding pentacles over and he's kind of like draping them over kids. And the message in it is, you get more when you give than when you receive. That's kind of the message that it's going for. But in the interpretation that Elena Dugan does in there, she's stating that um, there's a little bit of there's a little bit of a a ego that comes into the art of giving, where it's done just to say, "Hey, I gave," rather than I give without purpose. I give to help. I give to because this is what I'm called to do. Um, and I really kind of want to just point that out. Um, is this is a great time to give, but don't give for your ego. Give to give to help and and just put things out there. Give to give to make a difference, to be that small pebble that goes out there. Um, it's one of the reasons why I'm joining this specific church that I'm joining here in Denver today, is because it's important to start realizing the effects that that ripple has on the universe, little bit by little bit, one reading by one reading. I put my heart out there. I offer to teach, and it's who I am. Like, I'm not going to change. 6 months from now, it's not going to be like you look at my channel. It's going to be a completely different Joe. This is my life path, and um, I'm really appreciative to the universe for what I get. The other thing too is, definitely, uh, if you have opportunities to put out your energy and make even a little change or a little volunteer help, do it. And if you can't do it, because some people are definitely busy, next time you see a volunteer opportunity where, or you see like a drive, or maybe a clothing drive or something at your work, or you see something like that, just definitely just take a moment out and say, I think you're doing this for a noble cause, or I really appreciate what you're doing. Give them a buck or two. Just start throwing them stones. Make a little bit of a wave. Have your pocketbook resemble what's important to you. Um, that's my channel message for today. I do want to tell you guys that I will be live streaming tonight. It would technically be Cup of Joe, uh, and there's going to be some intuitive messages on there, and I'm probably going to do a few readings. I don't know how much I'm going to go into, but that's going to be roughly, I want to say, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tonight. But if you guys want a reading from me, definitely message me. It's something that I'm able to do for you. I'm able to go into it and give you my rates, availability, what have you. And the other thing too is, uh, share the message that I'm putting out here. If you like the message that I'm sharing, just copy and paste it on your Facebook page. I greatly appreciate it. Every subscriber that I have is another person that's hearing my message, hearing my story, um, but it's also open to hearing others. I am going to have an open channel on here where you guys can come in and join me. You know, I I want this to be an open forum for this as well. Um, so I'm going to have open channeled messages as well. So if somebody has a channel message they want me to talk about, I'm open to it. I'm not I'm not going to tell you no. Um, I'm going to meditate and see if it's the right thing for the universe for me to share. Um, but I just kind of want to get back to the understand the motive of the Six of Pentacles. It's you receive more when you give than the person that you're giving resources to, uh, because you're getting that full heart. You're getting that space to where you're being filled with love and light that you're putting out to the universe. Um, I just want to really kind of throw that out there. And I also want to tell you guys, I'm I'm really humbled and impressed by all the signs of love and light that I'm seeing right now in my Facebook group. Um, all the people that are really trying to be out there and walk the walk the path with me. And I'm really lucky and blessed for that. So I will see you guys tonight, but I want you to be safe. Um, really just take a second and think about how you can throw those stones and create ripples in the universe. Think about the best way that you can do that. Much love and light. You guys take care. Be safe. Love y'all and have a good Sunday. Hopefully, you're able to hear a good message at your place of worship, or you know what, maybe I am your message of worship for today, and that's